Clouds with hazy sun on Friday, preparing for a winter storm on Sunday. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see we have some precipitation in the area. Not a whole lot, but if we zoom in a little bit tighter, there's been a few drops here or there. Not all of it reaching the ground, and some of them may be changing over to some snowflakes and blue upon its exit. Not a big deal. But you can see we've had a lot more clouds as of late, maybe some thin spots, but we'll look for a mostly cloudy sky in the overnight. Our high temperature came in at 53 degrees. What were you calling for? I was calling for 51, but I said this morning, and it's on Facebook Live, I said, wouldn't surprise me if we hit 52 or 53. Well, we hit 53, both Oak Ridge and Knoxville. Normal high 48, record high from 1932, 74 degrees. We hit 50 in Morristown, 51 in Wartburg and Tellico Plains, and it was 48 today in Crossville. As of 7 o'clock, we're at 45 in Knoxville, 48 La Follette, 38 degrees in Crossville. Will be heading into the lower 30s by morning. So some drops, some flakes later today. We can check that off. Rain, snow, and mixed potential on Sunday. That's still on track. And best chance for accumulating snow maybe late Sunday in the day into Sunday night. I have a 100% chance of rain, snow, sleet, freezing rain, a whole bit. It's going to be a whole hodgepodge on Sunday. So when someone asks you, hey, how much snow are we going to get? I don't know. Better question is, how much more ice are we going to get? How much more rain are we going to get? And you throw it all into one kit and caboodle, and it's a real mess. That's my concern. And you can see now that the secondary front comes through. We've got another southern slider coming down from the south and west in parts of Oklahoma, and then it slides to our south into parts of Mississippi and eventually Alabama. May start off with some rain, snowing in Asheville, raining here, but it's all going to be dependent on the track, the temperature, and the timing. So the three T's, the track, the temperature, and the timing, and none of it is a lock. Some of it may come down as moderate to heavy rain. Some of it may be expanding in forms of mixing, the little purple areas, as well as some snow around Bowling Green and Asheville. But once it begins to depart, oh my, if that low parks itself here, there's a secondary low below it moving across the deep south. That's going to swing up in the direction of the mid-Atlantic, and there, but lo and behold, as it departs, we start to see more in the way of snow, and that will likely stick because it's coming down at night. Hence the timing. If you get snow at night, better chance that it sticks. We had that occur about a week ago today. Futurecast, you can see, still bringing in some flurries even as we head into Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday. So this southern slider has the heaviest snow and ice potential in the areas north of Atlanta, all the way up toward Roanoke, Virginia, all the way up into Maryland, west of D.C., and into central Pennsylvania. That's where the heaviest, we're talking 6, 12 inches or more of snow and ice. A real mess. That's a possibility, and you can see the time there. Let me just show you one element. This is the sleet, the icy pellets, focused in some areas. Again, if it moves a little bit further to the west, it could be a real problem, but it's centered right now around Greensboro. You'd get quite a bit of sleet. It's like walking through Epsom salt. All those little icy pellets make little noises when it hits your windshield, like ding, 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 ding. You start to, what is that? That's sleet. And what about the freezing rain element? It's not confined to just Greensboro. It could affect areas in Kentucky and Tennessee. Again, if this expands, it's all temperature dependent, and it's any little bit of icing can cause bridges and overpasses to be really slippery, but even suggesting an inch of freezing rain in Charlotte would mean some serious power outages if they get that in addition to the heavy snows. So that's just one element of this crazy forecast. Let me give you the snow element because that's all some want to watch. They just have tunnel vision. I just want to know about the snow. This isn't a clear-cut precipitation type. This is a hodgepodge. This is a little bit of everything. But if you throw in a little bit of everything, you're looking at 14 inches, 11 inches between Asheville and Roanoke, maybe 16 inches around Paducah. But very little here, one might think from that particular model. Now let me show you a different one. Doesn't think quite like the other one. This one suggests more snow for us. Oh, snow lovers love this. Would love it if this would verify. This would give us about 4 inches or more. But if we could zoom in, that would be very helpful, David. Well, I'm going to do that. Same model shows about the 4.9 or so around Knoxville, but it shows closer to a foot around Jamestown, Oneida, and Crossville. Oh, well, there you go. Maybe that'll verify. But if it's all mixing in with rain and sleet, I'm telling you what, it's not going to be that pretty. Future snowfall one more time. Got one more model to show you. It's like I can't get enough of it, right? Just give you another view, and you can see this one's a little more aggressive too. Shows about 4 around Knoxville, maybe closer to 5, 6, or more between here and Wartburg. But I think what was well said came out of a tweet from our friends at the National Weather Service in Nashville. The NWS in Nashville posted this about 7:20 this afternoon, or evening, I should say. Of course, they're an hour behind, so it would be 6:20. But the picture is starting to become a little clearer, they said. Although we still can't give a snow forecast for your exact location with much confidence. Oh, and if you look further below, it says 4 to 6 inches of snow, but we don't know exactly where yet. Aha! Well said. Have you ever tried to pin Jell-O to a bulletin board? A bulletin board. Try and pin some Jell-O to a bulletin board. Very difficult. It kind of wiggles out. That's how fluid this situation is. We know we're going to get about an inch of something. Is it going to be mostly rain, a little bit of freezing rain and sleet, and then on the exit, do we get a little bit of snow for good measure? That may be what we see. But there's still a lot to be said. We're still 3 days away, and that's why I do not want to commit to a temperature or a track or even a timing aspect, because these snowfall amounts are immaterial at this point. It's just going to be a wintry mess. More clouds and chilly. Drops in Mountain Flakes, 32 your overnight low. Temperatures down about 33 Morristown, 30 in Wartburg and Oneida, 30 in Crossville by morning. Tomorrow it's quiet. We got lighter winds. We had a gust today of 26 miles per hour around midday. Tomorrow it's just a light wind out of the north, 3 to 8. Lots of clouds, a little bit hazy sun, but 46 degrees and a bit cooler than today. 46 here, 49 in Tellico Plains, about 41 in Jamestown for your Friday afternoon high. So here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville and East Tennessee. 20% for some drizzle on Saturday. It doesn't really crank up till very, very late Saturday night and into Sunday. So we could fall pretty quickly. If we make it into the mid to upper 30s, we may not stay there. Headed down to 22 come Monday morning, and that's when may see a few stray snow showers or lingering snow flurries on Monday. High of only 34, down to 20. It gets pretty cold. Rain showers returning on Wednesday of next week, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. Now, you can keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app. Now with Pete Michaels Traffic. It's free. Keep you and your family safe. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.